ielts speaking part 1. Today's topic is the library. We'll brainstorm each question and then hear full band 9 answers. Part 1 lasts 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner asks simple questions about you, your life and your habits. You are not being tested on ideas here. You are being tested on whether you can speak naturally, so keep it personal and keep it short. Here are the 3 questions on today's card. Do you often go to the library? Did you go to the library when you were a kid? And do Vietnamese kids often go to the library? Notice the tenses, present, past, and a general question about other people. Use a simple shape for every part 1 answer. Answer, reason, detail. Answer the actual question in your first few words. Give 1 reason, then add 1 specific detail, a place, a person, a time or a number. Then stop. 2 to 4 sentences is plenty. Question 1. Do you often go to the library? First, the ideas. Be honest, I rarely go now. Contrast it with the past. I was a regular at university. Give the reason, e-books and a tablet replaced it. And add the exception, when I need silence before a deadline. On the right, the language that carries all of that. And here is the full answer. Not as often as I'd like, to be honest. I was a regular at my university library, but nowadays I read almost everything on a tablet, so I only drop in when I need somewhere quiet to focus, usually when I'm frantically revising before a deadline. Question 2. Did you go to the library when you were a kid? This one wants past tense and a story. A clear yes. Then who and when? My mum, every Saturday morning. Then where? A small public library 10 minutes away. Then what? Picture books and a dinosaur encyclopedia. The language on the right is all past habit. The full answer. Yes, all the time. There was a little public library about 10 minutes walk from my house, and my mum would take me there every Saturday morning. I was obsessed with picture books about animals. I must have borrowed the same dinosaur encyclopedia half a dozen times. Question 3. Do Vietnamese kids often go to the library? This one is about other people, so refuse the simple yes or no. Say it depends. Cities have decent facilities, so it's fairly common. Rural areas are limited. And add the modern trend, phones compete for children's attention. The full answer. It varies a lot, I'd say. Children in the big cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City usually have a decent library within reach, so it's fairly common there, but in rural areas the facilities can be pretty limited. And honestly, most kids these days are glued to their phones, so libraries really have to compete for their attention. Here is the whole exchange in one place. Pause the video and read it aloud a few times. Copy the rhythm, not just the words. Your language bank for this topic. Phrases that make you sound natural, frequency expressions, past habit structures, and the collocations an examiner expects on a library topic. Borrow a book, browse the shelves, a quiet spot, a due date. Four things that quietly cost candidates marks in part 1. One-word answers give the examiner nothing to score. A memorized speech sounds rehearsed. Essay language is far too formal for this part. And answering a slightly different question loses you fluency marks. Listen for often, when, and who. Why these answers sit at band 9. Fluency and coherence. Speech flows without effort. Lexical resource, idiomatic and precise. Grammatical range, tenses mixed freely and accurately. And pronunciation, clearer and easy to follow. One honest caveat. Band 9 here reflects an internal quality check against the public ielts descriptors. It is not a score awarded by a certified examiner. Your challenge: record yourself answering all 3 questions in under 60 seconds, then listen back and count your filler words. Post your answer to question 3 in the comments. Thanks for watching Master 79, and good luck in your test.